Hey everyone, I'm so proud to announce you the new project I'm working on since several months, Heroes of Arcan. So I'm gonna show you what is Heroes of Arcan, what you can do with it, and how we will move forward. But it's gonna be super interesting if you want to know more about this play to earn on the blockchain wax. So first of all, sorry for my English. For those who don't know, I'm French, so you will hear the little pronunciation. And if I make some mistakes, I'm sorry. I try to do my best for this presentation to be clear and understandable by the most people as possible. So I'm so proud to present you Heroes of Arcan. This is a play to earn I've been working on since the last 6 months. We start in October 2021, but the idea was uh, in my head for several months before that. And I'm so proud because Heroes of Arcan is really the the final project of what I've been wanting to do since a long time. To have a little bit of my background, I used to be a huge gamer. World of Warcraft, all the Blizzard game, uh, Diablo, Warcraft, World of Warcraft, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, Overwatch, and everything. I used to love it, and then I start having companies, and I didn't have time for it anymore. So it's pretty good. For also those who don't know me, I just reached like maybe 5 minutes before recording this video, 100,000 people following me on YouTube where I talk about online marketing, digital marketing, online business, how to make money, investment, crypto, and all the stuff. So I'm very passionate about business. I really love that, and create for me is one of the best things to do. And I'm so lucky to have this chance with Heroes of Arcan to create a whole universe. And it's just the beginning. So you can see that the logo and the design make you think about a lot of things. It's normal when we form our design director, we wanted to have someone that knows how to do like design like Blizzard or Riot, so it's kind of the same. I really love this part of the design, the heroic fantasy part where you have a little bit of cartoonist in it, so it's pretty good. And you can tell that we made the first page of the presentation, such as the Arcan game that you have before, where you have the logo and the insert coin. So it's kind of a small joke about that because we really love the gaming industry since a long time. My first game was my first console. Sorry, at my place was, I think it was Super Nintendo, with whole Mario Bros. So to tell you that I love that since I'm super young. So here we go. I'm gonna present you Heroes of Arcan. So you're gonna see all the content. I'm gonna let you have an access on the website to this pitch deck, so you will have time to check everything. And it's the same. I really and strongly encourage you that I'm gonna talk about the white paper, everything, um, but same for the tokenomics. But please take time to go on the website to check everything. And if you want further information, go on the Discord, on the Twitter, and ask us directly some question, or ask the community some question, and you will have like crystal clear answer. As every project, you need to do your homework and you need to deep dive in it to be sure that the project is serious enough. It's very important for us that we are doing like a real good project and we are working like crazy on that because we are very passionate about that. And I hope you could feel it when I'm going to talk about it because I'm super proud to show you this today. So I'm going to talk a little bit about play to earn industry. So today you have to understand that the play to earn market is like super big, and you see game like Axie Infinity, Decentraland, DeFi Kingdom, Illuvium, the Sandbox. We have Splinterland 2, Revamon. We have a lot of games that are super big. We have also Alien World, and they are really big because for me gaming is the next big thing in crypto, because gaming is the biggest market in entertainment, and you will see that later. And you have to understand that today we have a lot of people that don't know anything about crypto, but they know a lot about gaming, and gaming will be the path from current games to play to earn games, because at some point you will see that the biggest studios, they will have to implement crypto in it, because people want to own what they are doing in the game, want to own the time and the tools that they are building in the game. And that will be the future for me, and I can't wait honestly to see all of this. So here's a big picture about the play to earn market right now. Of course, the number can change a little bit because we made this presentation and those number like 3 weeks ago, so maybe it changed a little bit. But those are the main game that you need to follow. And of course, Axie Infinity is the main one, is the like the godfather of all of this. It's kind of the Bitcoin of the play to earn game. So here are the best game that we decide to focus on. And you could see something super interesting is that those game 3 and 6 are on Wax blockchain. So we will come back later on that. But for me, there will be two main blockchain for gaming. There will be Immutable X, made by the creator of Golden Chain, and Wax blockchain. That is right now for me by far the best and most usable blockchain for gaming, especially because you don't have to pay for transaction fee, because you just have to stake some tokens in it. And what is good is like the average card value by player is $250. And for example, I used to play a lot to Farmers World, and my average card is 15,000. So it's pretty good, but it's pretty nice to see that it can differ from a player to another. But the average card value of all those games is about 250. It's really hard to find the exact number, so it's a grossly average. So what was our mission when we create Heroes of Rakan? It was really to create a crypto gaming industry and an Heroic Fantasy game. There is not a lot of Heroic Fantasy game right now because we are talking about crypto, so a lot of games are more like futuristic and other stuff. But I'm really a big fan of Heroic Fantasy. I told you I used to play a lot to World of Warcraft, to Warcraft 2, but also to Warcraft 2, 3, but also Diablo. And also I used to love to play to Warhammer Age of Reckoning. That was one of the best MMORPG, to Guild Wars 2, to Wildstar. That was another MMORPG. So there is a lot of games that I used to play and spend a lot of time, and honestly I really love it because it's so good to be the hero of your own journey, and I really love that. So this is why we wanted to do something in this universe. And what is good also with that is we are creating a whole universe. So it's not impossible that in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years we would have like other game related to this same universe. It's a big goal that I want to do, and it would be the best, honestly. So on the top left corner, you can see that the global entertainment industry revenue, 70% of it is made by the video games. So it's so huge and so big, and that is funny because in the films section it's just 20% of this market, and you have things like the Marvels, you have like Star Wars, you have like Harry Potter, like a big license. But in fact, that doesn't bring as much money as the video games industry. So it's pretty important. And for those people who are like, no, it's not the real numbers, don't forget that mobile gaming is gaming, and they make a lot of money. And so this is why right now, if you go on the bottom left corner, you see that the global game market is like 28% of the console, 20% of mobile, and 52% of computer. But you can see that the mobile is going to be bigger and bigger year after year because people want to play by moving. And that's why it's good, because Heroes of Rakan is going to be like a not a triple A game. It will be like a simple and fun game, and that's why we will be on browser. So we will be either on PC, either on mobile. So just by having this strategic vision, we're going to be directly on 72% of the players in the market. So it's pretty good because for example, especially right now with what is happening with the shortage on the console with the Xbox and the PS5, it's hard to get player in those type of of console. But if you are like a PC, we all have a PC, we all have a mobile, so it's pretty easier to get on those on those market and to get new player, you know. So if you go on the top right corner, you can see the top countries by game revenue. So we're not talking about play to earn right now, we are talking about game in general. So you see the ranking is China, United States, Japan, and if you check, it's approximately especially except China, that is kind of different because they really love video games. But China and United States, it's kind of grossly $1 per one people living in this country, kind of. So it's pretty important because that shows you how much video games brings to the countries and brings to the studios. But now, right now, you're gonna see it's funny because if you see on the the bottom right corner, you see that the top countries playing Axie Infinity. So for the reminder, it's the best and the biggest blockchain game. And you can see that the ranking is not the same at all. We still have the United States in the third position at 5.72%, but the first and the second one are funny because it's like Philippines. 40% of the players of Axie Infinity are from Philippines. The second one is Venezuela, 6.31%. And it's pretty good because I have two stories about that. In Philippines, you know that you have people that used to be executive in big banks and big companies, and they quit to play Axie Infinity because they are making way more playing Axie Infinity than going in a suit in a big tower in Mania, you know, and to go to work for someone they don't like and for a job that they don't like. So it's pretty good because Axie Infinity and play to earn gaming are redefining the way we are working, the way we are making money, and the way we are having fun in life. And the same for Venezuela. You know, like Venezuela, the average salary per month is $8. And what is good with that is that imagine you playing Axie Infinity and you are making 200 per month. You can feed your whole family, you know, just by playing a game. Now imagine you have a big family and everyone can play and you can make way more money and have a decent life. Venezuela is not like an easiest country to live, and it's pretty good. And there is a lot of big company in Venezuela. They bought a lot of NFTs, a lot of Axies, and Axies has a system that we call scholarship, where you can lend your NFT, your Axies, and make passive income based on that. We will talk about that later, but it's pretty good because you have people that in Venezuela, they don't have to make money and to pay something to make money, which means that they can rent an Axie for free and play for free, and they will just give a big percentage, it's 70% to the owner, but they will still keep 30%. So imagine you do like 30% of 200 per month is still $60 per month. And remember, the average salary in Venezuela is $8. So you are like multiplying your lifestyle by 5-6 times, you know, just by playing a video game, and you didn't put any money in on upfront. So I'd say honestly, it's like a no-brainer for those kind of country, and it's like kind of a gateway to have a better life. So Heroes of Arcan, we want you to become the creator of your own destiny. You're gonna choose your allies and your enemies. You're gonna choose your strategies. You're gonna evolve your characters, and you're gonna choose and complete your quest. So it's gonna be very good, and we won't have one way of playing Heroes of Arcan. We want Heroes of Arcan to be super accessible and have a rich gameplay. So at first we're gonna have like a simple gameplay that you saw in many games, but little by little we're gonna put some gameplay, and it's gonna be a rich gameplay, and everyone will have their way to play the game. And we really want, as I said, to be for everyone, which means that if you're a casual gamer and you want to play just for fun, you could. But if you really want to be like a hardcore gamer and optimize everything, you could too. I used to be like this, to optimize everything. So for me, it was important to have a game where I could do that. But if you are just a casual gamer, you could have fun too. We really want everyone enjoying our game and having fun with it, you know? It's super important for us. So, as I told you, we are talking about Wax blockchain. Why Wax? Because, as I told you, for me, it's the best right now for playing video game, but also, and the main point is that there is zero transaction fees. That's awesome, you know. Imagine when you play on Polygon, on Binance Smart Chain or Avax, you have to pay every time you make an action. And on Wax, it won't be the case. The only thing you have to do is to stake some Wax, so it's the blockchain token, on your wallet. And for example, the more you're gonna make action in the Wax blockchain, the more you will need to stack your token. All right. So it's very important to understand that the better you do it, and the better it will be for you. So you need to stack, and you can take the money back whenever you want. You just have like a 3 days period, I guess, but it's pretty good. So for the statistics, I'm gonna be quick because it's kind of not important. You can see that on their website, but it's like 400,000 daily unique visitor, 23 million daily transactions, so it's 300 transactions per second, and there is 12 million Wax account. So I hope with Heroes of Arcane we will be like 50 million Wax account. I'm kidding, I'm ambitious, but I'm realistic too. But I hope this number will grow and the Wax blockchain will be more popular, because honestly, right now it's the best blockchain for video games at the moment I'm doing this video, of course. I don't have a doubt that in the future there will be like the two main blockchain, the Wax and Immutable X, that will fight, or maybe other blockchain will come up and step up. But for now, in 2022, April 1st, Wax is the best for me. So also why we decide to go to Wax. You know, I'm an entrepreneur, but I try to be smart. And when I see that those companies that you will see down below, like Mattel, Hasbro, Atari, Funko, Capcom, Sony, you have Deadmau5, the DJ that I love, by the way, Lionsgate, you have Wither, and the other are, I don't know them a lot, but just those companies, you know, they have like big cost in their companies. So if they put the money to do search and development for this specific thing, why do you think they decide to go there instead of, I don't know, like Immutable X or Polygon or whatever? It's because they found like it was super interesting for them and that they have like a big opportunity to grow. So I'm like, okay, if those kind of company goes on this market, maybe it's smart. And what is good also is that Wax right now, it's like almost unknown. So that means that by going on Wax, we are making a bet on this blockchain. And it's a good bet because the token is super cheap. So imagine if in few months, if the token explodes, your profit will explode too. So it's pretty good. And honestly, I really feel that Wax going to be more popular in the several months. It just needs good games, and guess what? We're here for that. So also what is good is that Wax is going to bring you something super good. It's like we're going to have a clean and carbon neutral blockchain. And that is good because our game will be super clean for the environment. And I love that because honestly, it's something super important. You know, we can have fun, but with the new tech, we also have a duty to protect our environment. And it's pretty good to have like Wax that is based on the proof of stake. As I told you, to make it work, you need to stake your Wax token. I'm gonna say Wax, it's easier because the name of the token, the ticker is WAXP. No, so WAXP, and it's hard to say, so let's say Wax, it's easier. But yeah, it's very good. And if you compare Wax to the Bitcoin, so the Bitcoin measure it's 100%. Ethereum compared to Bitcoin will be 26%, but Wax will be 0.01%. So it's almost nothing, and you can see in a year what you're gonna you can see in a year what you are consuming with Wax. So it's pretty good, and really that was a big point for us because we were like, okay, we can have a game, we can have fun, but we can also take care of our environment, you know. So that's why we also decide to choose Wax. And our engagement is not just that. Our engagement is super important, and for me, education is super important, and I want to support education all over the world. It's one of my biggest dreams. And for people that know me in the French market, I always say that one of my dreams was like one day to give back to education and to help some people to grow and to understand that education can change life. It changed my life. You know, before having my businesses, I was like at the minimum wage working in a company. I was not happy. I was just out of school, and I just educate myself with books, with a lot of videos and conferences, and I became the person I am today, and I'm so blessed because everyone can do that. So it's very important for me to understand that education can change lives, and we want to team up with Pencil of Promise, that is a charity where they are building and supporting school and school supply in developing country. So what we're gonna do is like we're gonna give back 1% of the game income to Pencil of Promise. And just for you to know, we're gonna do at some point NFT drops, for example, that you could use in the game, but 100% of those drops will be directly sent to Pencil of Promise. Our goal is to build between 5 to 10 school a year. So we don't have a price because it depends on the country and everything, but from what I read, it's like between 25 to 35,000 to build a school. So that gives you kind of a point of view of how much we want to give back. It's very good for me to support the teacher and create school for everyone. Because I really want to impact the future generation, especially when you know that the developing country will be the main actor in the mass popularization of the cryptocurrency. And right now, Pencil of Promise are building school in Guatemala, Ghana, and Laos. So you have like Asia, Latin America, and you have Africa, of course. So it's pretty good because Heroes of Arcan can be part of that, you know. And I really want it to be an opportunity for everyone. So it's something super important for me, and I can't wait to see where we can go. So I told you we have a goal. I hope we're gonna reach it because honestly, it's super important for me to support education all over the world and give everyone a chance to change their life with education. So now let's go deep dive into the game. So what is good is that you're gonna have three factions. So you're gonna have the Wiser, the Conquerors, and the Preacher. So the Wiser will be the faction with the more knowledge. They will have like a lot of libraries. They will have like a lot of magic knowledge and everything. The Conqueror will be the warriors. They will be like fighters. They want to eat everything and they want to destroy everything. And the Preacher will be like the political, strategical people of the Arcan planet, and they are super good with war because they are not the best. The Conqueror are the best warriors, but the Preacher are the one that know the better strategic. But don't sleep on the Wiser. They are good because they have a lot of knowledge, so they know everything that happened in the previous wars. So you see, you have different type of people and different type of gameplay. And what is that? What is good is that, as I told you, you can optimize that. Every faction has bonuses and malices. So what is good is that the Wiser is gonna have a bonus of 1% of gold that you're gonna get when you're gonna mine your resources. I'm gonna tell you right after. And they're gonna have a bonus of mana, that is stamina, I guess, and 1% bonus of intelligence. They're gonna have a malus of food. And the best class, because each heroes that we're gonna get is gonna have a class and it's gonna have like a specificities. And you see the optimal classes for the Wiser are the classes with magic. But right now, if you tell me, hey, I'm a Wiser, but my hero is a warrior, can I play with it? Of course you can. As I told you, you can do whatever you want. It's just that by having a warrior that's gonna use more like the strength, the attack, the critical strike, you won't benefit of the bonus from the stamina and the intelligence. It's just that, but you can play too, you know. And you know, at some point you're gonna be like, you would want to have like the three type of resources that we're gonna have: gold, food, and wood. So you're gonna get the malus, you know, on the Wiser. But in the growth, you're gonna make way more resources. So it's pretty important. So the Conqueror is kind of the same, but for the warrior, so you're gonna have like a bonus on food, attack, critical strike, you're gonna have a malus on wood, and the optimal classes will be warrior, hunter, and I put monk. So it's not the monk like you can see in the church. It's the monk like for those who play on World of Warcraft. It's kind of this type of class, you know, a class that's gonna hit and that's gonna heal the people or that's gonna cover everyone. So we're gonna change the name. It was just for the presentation. I wanted to put something that people can understand because they have like a comparison, but it's kind of those type of class, that hit and that can heal. So you have in all those games, you have like this type of class that can heal people in I don't want to say the close combat. I think close fight. I think is the name. I'm sorry for my English. And then we have the preacher that are the political and strategical people, and so they are sneaky. So that's why the optimal classes will be demonist, shaman. I put druid, but we can put also like rogue, because they are like sneaky. They play with illusion, and they try to fool everyone. And the bonuses will be wood, rush, agility, and gold. So that's the current bonus, and we will have more bonuses, more maluses, I guess, in by the time the game improve and increase. So at the beginning of the game, you will have to choose your faction, and you will see on the Discord people already fight for the faction. So it's very important for them to be part of it, and your faction will be important because you will have some game to be with your own faction, and you will have a lot of things to fight with them. You could change your faction. We will tell you that later. It's not very important right now, but by the time the game is going to go out, we're gonna send you a lot of things, a lot of announcement and a lot of new info, because a lot of things needs to be determined. You have to also know that the number that you see here, it's almost all of them are kind of decide, but don't be shocked if like a percentage or a small thing change from one to another, because we want to adjust and to adapt and to have like a balanced game. So sometimes we maybe decide something on the paper, and when we put it in the game, we see that it's not super balanced. So it's normal if we adapt, but don't worry, for everything you will have some updates on the announcement channel in the Discord and on Twitter and on Telegram. And those big game, every time they have like updates to rebalance the game, because it's super hard to have a balanced game all the time, and that's what we want to do. So we will have a lot of updates of that. So the first gameplay will be that you have some tools and you can mine some resources. So you have like the pickaxe that are gonna give you the gold, you have the bow that are gonna give you the food, and you have the axe that are gonna give you the wood. So each type of tool have 3 different tools. So for the wood, you're gonna have the axe, then you have the saw, and then you have the chainsaw. For the food, you're gonna have the trap, then you have the bow, and then you have the rifle. For the gold, it's harder to pronounce, but you have the sieve, like the small thing to get the gold. Then you have the pickaxe, and then you have the sluice. Super hard to say, but it's like the one electric that help you to get more gold. And all of them will be possibly to unlock a fourth one that I'm not going to spoil right now, but you will have a fourth tool better, of course, to unlock. But for that, you will have to make a lot of quests. You will have some quests to do that will help you. And so what is good is like you are mining resources, and by mining resources, you will need some gold to fix your tool. You will need some game token. I will talk to you about that later. And you will have some food to get, because you need energy to do the action. And when you get the resources, you have the choice. Either you craft new tool and you use it for you, or you sell it, or either you just sell the resources to the market, and you make money, and you can leave the game. So as I told you, it's very like a open game. You can do whatever you want, and this kind of gameplay is kind of what you can find on Wax blockchain with Farmers World, with Warspace, Spacecraft X, but we will have more rich gameplay, as I told you. I'm gonna tell you later about the tool you're gonna see, but right now I'm gonna focus on the second gameplay that will be at the launch. And the second gameplay will be that you will have heroes. So this is one of our hero on the left. It's beautiful, and you can do some quests. And by doing some quests, you're gonna earn some tool, some weapon, some NFT. You're gonna get some resources, and you're gonna get the game token that is ARCAN'S. ARCAN'S will be a token useful for crafting your tool, for buying some object that you're gonna need to do some quest or to do some other stuff, because I'm not going to spoil right now. I'm going to tell you right away um, when we're going to talk about the future of the game. So that's pretty good because some people will want to mine some resources and some people will just want to play. Depends on what you have. Either you have some tool, either you have some heroes. You're gonna have a way to play your game. So it's pretty good. Once again, this type of gameplay will be kind of what you can see on DeFi Kingdom. So I really want to focus on the fact that we are not an MMORPG. We are not like a 4K AAA video game. We will be a nice, fun, and simple game when you can enjoy and make money, and depend on your strategy, sorry, you can optimize everything, because the quest is going to be harder and harder, and you will need to build a team of heroes to have better results, you know. If you don't want to do it, it's fine, but you won't get the bonuses, you know. So it's very important for you to understand the heal, the tank, and the DPS kind of uh, situation and team, you know. So it's gonna be good, and don't worry, we're gonna do a big focus on our we're gonna do AMA. We're gonna do big focus on all of this, and I'm gonna explain you all of that to you. So right now I'm just presenting the whole game. I'm just presenting, sorry, the whole game, and we're gonna deep dive later on, like the following weeks and the following months about the game. Don't worry for that, and if you have any question, feel free to ask anytime. So what I told you is like, I didn't want to spoil myself, but at some point we're gonna have some lands and some building. So the lands will be super interesting because, for example, let's say that you have a land in the mine. My bad. You have the land in the mountain. So you're gonna get better bonuses on your gold rates. Same with the wood, you're gonna have better bonuses with the wood, and same with the heal, you're gonna have better bonuses with the food. So it's pretty good because depends on where your land is and how rare is your land, you're gonna have a profit more and more important. So once again, it's super strategical because depends on what tool and what faction you are more focused on, you could optimize to get better rentability, you know, profitability, sorry. And also we're gonna have some buildings. So for those who play to Warcraft, it's gonna be that, you know. We're gonna have some barracks that are gonna create you some army to go on quest with you, to go on the fight with you. You're gonna have some laboratory, sorry, that's going to help you to improve your village, like to have like a better rates of mining that have a better recover for your heroes and everything. We're gonna have a marketplace, more like a market, sorry, that's going to help you to get like cheaper resources or cheaper object. We're gonna have one of the best for me is the alchemy shop, because by sending your heroes to quest, you're gonna get some flowers and object that you're gonna turn into potion, into enchantment, and the enchantment you're gonna link to your slots for your tool or your weapon. But you could also have some potion that you're gonna, you know, potion's gonna drink, and it's gonna be like a bonus for a specific time. But what you can do with that is you could sell it to anyone that want it. Same for the barracks, same for the market, you know, you could sell that. We're gonna have also like a forge when you could have some weapon and some shield for your heroes. So it's pretty good because no matter what you want to do, you could improve your way of playing and improve your heroes, and of course everything's gonna be NFTs, so you could sell back whenever you want. We're gonna also have like a town hall, a castle, you know, to increase your village. At the point it will be a village, and to increase it, it will give you more bonuses, and it will give you, of course, more stability in your game and more protection. So it's pretty good because everything will be NFTs, and you could change it and sell it if you want, or keep it, or change it with people. And it's really the best for me because you can have like a lot of fun with that, and I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait to have that, to be like, okay, so I have my village, what card NFT can I put, can I play, what is the best strategy. So it would be like a kind of a strategy game. Don't worry, you don't need a PhD, but it would be like strategic to optimize and to get better results. So I really can't wait to play that, because it's kind of it's gonna be kind of super easy. Once again, why did we make like a non-video game, because it won't be like with videos, with 4K videos, because we want to everyone to have the ability to play. We don't want to have like a super hardcore gaming type of play, such as The Witcher. When you don't know anything about video game, put someone on The Witcher. It's not the easiest thing to do. So we wanted something super accessible for everyone to play, to discover the universe, and to have fun. It's the main thing for us, is to having fun. And so now we are going to talk about the tool and the NFT. So all our NFT is going to be the same. The tool, the weapons, the lands, the buildings, the heroes, everything is going to be the same. Every time that you craft an NFT, or that you open an NFT, that your hero is going to go on quest, and they're going to open chest. So every time you have like something in the game, you will have a chance to get a rarity on your NFT. So you're gonna have, for example, for the tool, when you craft it, you're gonna have 60% to get a normal one, but you're gonna have 30% to get a common one, and 10% to get a rare one, 1% to get an epic, and 0.001% to get a legendary. Why that? It's because we really want to have everyone to play your game. And if you play those kind of game, Diablo, World of Warcraft, and everything, you have kind of a random luck. And at some point, you are doing a boss, you kill a boss, and boom, you have like 10% or 2% chance to get this specific equipment. So that's really what we want to put. And also what is good is that you can play and not be a big whale. You can just have fun, and by playing, you will be rewarded. So it was very important for us. And what is good with that is the difference between. So we put a lot of tool, but it will be the same. Like the pickaxe will be green, blue, purple, and orange. It will be the same, but we want to show you all the tool we have been working on, and also for you to know the tool inside the cards are not. It's not the final version. We are working on better one first, and the card also. I love the card like this, but it's possible that we are going to change some cards. So I just want to be clear on that. And so imagine that you try to craft your pickaxe, and you're lucky and you get an epic pickaxe. It's gonna cost you the same to craft it, but you're gonna get a better profitability. So it's better because you're gonna have a tool that is going to be useful and is going to be like super profitable for you, and like with the same investment you can have something super rare. So it's pretty good. And also what you can do, it's like, imagine you have 2 pickaxes. You can burn it, so take it off of the supply and have a common one, and the same, you have 2 common one, you do a rare one and everything. So extra. So for the number, maybe it would be 2, 3, 3, 3, so we're going to decide that later, but it would be something like this. So why we are doing that? First, to really reward the people that play the game. That's the first one. The second one is also to burning the supply. By doing that, we won't have, like in all the game, an unlimited supply and a decrease of the value of this token, of this NFT, sorry. So for example, if you have a limited supply of the pickaxe, for example, every pickaxe will be special and it won't decrease the price too much. Of course, if the market wants to dump the market, it will dump the market. But by doing that, we are preventing the fact that a pickaxe will be super special, and for example, a common pickaxe or epic pickaxe will be even more special because it's harder to get, because you have some chance or you have some burning. So we really want to have that in our game. It's that the burning part of the NFTs to get a limited supply all the time and not having an infinity supply. So I hope it makes sense, but it's very important for us to give the chance to a lot of people, but also to control the supply. So this is our partnership. So I'm going to tell you a lot about them. So we have Mov Consulting, that is our marketing director that used to work at General Mills, Puma, big brands. So this guy know how to deal with projects, so it's pretty good. We also have partnership with Wax, Atomic Hub, Nifty Blocks, Synapse, For the product, we're gonna have Aglaya Network. That is a tool where you can implement super easily a charity with blockchain and crypto. So that's fit with what I told you for Pencil of Promise. And we have Olgo Studio, that is our design studio, and we love them so much. They are based in San Antonio, but the owner is from Ukraine, and they are working with people from Brazil, from Russia, from France, from all over the world, and we love that. We love to have a global team that works on several projects everywhere in the world. It's pretty good. Our support are my dear friend Pierre Elliott, that is like a French entrepreneur that launched a big business that is kind of the Netflix of the online courses. So it's pretty nice, pretty smart. And we have Roman and Maxime that I really like so much. Those are my closest friends in the business, and they made Mecha Chain. So maybe you heard about this game, but those are the founders of this game, and they are supporting us. They are being in the backstage with us since the beginning. So it's pretty good to have a team of talented people around us. So what we're gonna do in marketing. So to be clear, my goal in 2022 is to spend at least $1 million of marketing. At the time where I'm recording the video, we launched our first airdrop of $350,000 giveaway. So just feel free. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Feel free to share it, to play with it, because it's simple action that can make you earn money for free, really. And the more you invite people to that, the more you will get money and token. So all those tokens will be airdropped when we launch and the public sale in, I'm going to tell you later, but it will be in Q3 of this year, of 2022. So it will be cool. And for marketing, we want to focus on three main aspects. So we have the networking with the connection, influencer marketing. So that's where we're gonna spend like a lot of money. The investor marketing, we're gonna have like some bigger investor to invest, and they're gonna talk about their community, of course. And we're gonna have press release. So we're gonna spend like also big time money to be on bigger website, bigger newspaper, and everything. For the content creation, we're gonna do a lot of videos and interview. For example, just yesterday I recorded 4 videos for French market, English market, and the US market. So I try to be everywhere. We're gonna have like pitch deck. So pitch deck is what you see. So we're gonna make it possible to check and to read every time. And also we're gonna put more and more information to have like something super complete, and that anyone that goes in the project sees and understand what is the project. We're gonna have the website that we're gonna put more information in it, and the landing page also, to get some more specific people that are super interesting with the project. For growth, we're gonna make some events, we're gonna make some giveaways, some contests. We're gonna have the social media. So as I told you, with the airdrop that launched just yesterday, in one day we grow from 1 to 10K on Twitter. So it's pretty good. That means that it's working, and we just launched the marketing yesterday by the time I'm recording this video. So I'm so excited, I'm so happy, and I can't wait where we will go. So we're gonna make like a community management like crazy. Honestly, I saw a lot of Discord, but this Discord, this Twitter, you're gonna see the community manager are crazy. We have a big team of moderators in all over the world. They are all super passionate about the game. They all believe in the project, and it's so good. We're gonna make some SEO with some articles everywhere. We're gonna make some ads also to bring more people. Anyway, I told you 1 million is my goal, and I'm not kidding when I'm telling that. I don't know if I'm gonna reach that goal, but it's the goal. It's to be everywhere, and that everyone knows about Heroes of Arcan. And trust me, right now when I'm recording this video, we are super early in the project. So this is the team. I'm going to be super short, but you have me, Thomas. So I'm the founder and the main brain of this idea, but anything that you saw right now could not have been possible with all the team. So Heroes of Arcan come from my brain at the beginning, but the team took it and expanded and create what we have right now, and I'm so proud of the team. You have Isabel, that is my COO, and she's working with me in my other businesses, and without her I could not be here right now. Honestly, she's a great woman, and she's so good at her work. She's so passionate, and honestly, if you go on the Twitter, on the Discord, and you can see her name, please send her some love, because she's the best person I've been working with. We have Fabian, that is our CMO, so he's the one I told you with company Morph Consulting. Same, he's a rock star. I have nothing else to say. The guy is so good, really. He's the best, honestly. The few we've been working with, I saw how it is to step up in my game and to be like a better entrepreneur. So thanks to him too. We have Laurent. Laurent is super funny, but because he used to be one of my students and one of my clients, and he took the opportunity to come in the team, and you see everything that you see in this presentation, he put it in place. So he's a designer that set up everything together, but he's different that Victoria and Olgo Studio that are the illustrator, that they are the one that made, for example, the upper part of the presentation. They make the logo, they make all the design, and they are very talented, and I'm so proud to work with them. We have a guild manager, that are a community manager, and they are just crazy. Honestly, they are so good. We have a lot of fun with them, and they put like good thing in the Discord. For example, I never see that, but in the Discord we have a part where you can play, and you can make some bet, and you can earn some point, and at some point you can exchange your points that you earn with whitelist NFTs or token if you want. So it's pretty fun. Then we have a blockchain builder that used to work on big project. They are making our ICO page and ICO private page, so it's going to be good. We have a copywriter that are from Mexico, and we have Sam that is from Norway or Sweden, I get. I don't know for that, but so we have people from all over the world. And then we have Flo and his team that are from Philippines, and they are so good because they know how to develop game. They made a fork of Farmers World. It's like in like 5 days. So for those who know Farmers World, it's like pretty impressive that they do that, and they're making from scratch. So it's pretty good. So we have a big team, and then I don't have the space to put all the moderator team, but we have like maybe 20 moderator all over the world. So it's pretty good. So this is the roadmap. Once again, I'm gonna let you put in pause and check and take your time, but you have to understand that right now our big focus is Q2 of 2022. So we just launched the marketing campaign. We are going to launch the PR campaign. We are going to do the private sales. So it will be the ICO, and it will be at the end of April/beginning of May. We're gonna list on Atomic Hub Marketplace, that is the OpenSea for Wax blockchain, but for me the UX is way better. We're gonna do the NFT Blocks Marketplace, that is kind of the marketplace where you can buy and sell your NFT, so kind of Atomic Hub, but on NFT Blocks you can do more things such like blend and like NFT drop, and we're gonna drop some NFT. So my goal, once again, it can change, but starting from the second part of May, so after the 15th of May, we're gonna do some NFT drops, and we're gonna do that until the release of the game. So the release of the game will be in the Q3. So I will aim between end of June and July. But Q3 can be up to September. And as you maybe know, I'm not a developer, so it can change, of course, so we'll see that. So it's pretty good, and then we're gonna add like some more heroes and some more stuff. Sorry, I almost sneezed. So we're gonna have some heroes and some more stuff every 2 months, 1 month, 2 months. So we're gonna have like a lot of updates and a lot of gameplay added to the game, to really have some people coming up in the game and have different way of playing, so you will never be bored by playing Heroes of Arcan. And at the end of the year, we want to focus on the mobile version, so having it on your Apple Store and on your Android Store, Play Store, sorry, it's Google Play Store now. And so really we want that, you could play on your mobile before that, because as I told you, we will be on a web browser, but at some point we really want to be fully integrated in the App Store, because it will allow us to gain new followers and new players. And of course, if the game is super popular, we're gonna get a lot of players and it's gonna be good. So it's pretty nice, and we're gonna have the building, the new heroes, we're gonna have lands, we're gonna have new quests, and we're gonna have like richness to the game. So it's pretty intense and pretty good, and I can't wait to build that. So I'm not talking to you about the Q4 2021 and the Q1 of 2022 because I already done it. If you want to take a deep dive on that, please feel free to check the what I say in the video and the roadmap on the website. But we're gonna be like super big on the marketing campaign. We're gonna invest a lot of money to get a lot of followers and a lot of knowledge. And once again, you have to understand that we are focusing not on the numbers but on the quality number. Right now we have 10,000 followers on Twitter and we have almost no bots. We are getting rid of all the bots, and we were at some point we were like higher, and we took off like a lot of bots to get like a clean and honestly a clean Discord, a clean Twitter. And for us it's super important because we don't want to have numbers to get number. We want to have people that really are interested in the game. So it's very important, and we want that. So for example, I let you check on the Discord and to go and to talk with people, and you will see. But yeah, we already have like 164 people boosting the Discord server, so it's huge. And we also have like a lot of people that are really intense with the game, and we love that because we really want to have like a community that believe in the project and want to play. So people are already fighting with their faction, and we love that, so it's pretty good. So these are the tokenomics. So we have, for the pre-sales, we have 27%. It's all up here. We have 20% for the staking reward. We have 4% for the incentive and marketing. We're gonna have a referral system for the ICO, so the pre-sale, and for the game too. We're gonna talk about that later. The team and founder are gonna have like 15%. So team founder is like to develop the game, to the funders of the course, and to do the graphic, the design, and everything. We're gonna have an advisory board at 5%, and we're gonna have company reserve at 25%. So it's gonna be like the liquidity and the ecosystem of the game. But you have to know that, for example, this is our goal. So for example, we have a goal of 27% of the token. So the token are 100 million token. But let's say that for some reason we don't do 27, we do like 25 to 22%. The rest is gonna go between the company reserve and the stacking reward. So everything that we don't reach as a goal is gonna get back to the reserve, to the liquidity, and to the ecosystem, and to the stacking. So once again, we are a player, we do for the player. And so there will be two tokens. So the ARCAN'S that I show you before is just a game token that will be for the token economics. I don't think it will have like a chart. It will just be inside the game, and our governance token will be the Arcanium, and the ticker will be Arcan, and the other one, the ticker will be ACX. And this one is gonna have main use. First, you're gonna have like the DAO, so it's a decentralized autonomous organization. So what that means is that by holding the token, you're gonna be invited to vote for the name of a new hero, for what is the feature that we're gonna add. What do you think about that? What do you think about this story? You're gonna be like a major and central person in the decision of heroes of Arcan. So it's kind of a way to tell you the game can be yours, and you can have like a big way to decide of what's going to happen in the game. So I'm really super excited to build this game, not with just me, but with all the community of players. And also, if you stake the token, so you're gonna have like a profit because you're gonna stake it, and you're gonna also have different bonus profit, such as whitelist, such as a lending system. So we want to add a lending system, as I told you, such as Axie Infinity. And for example, let's say that right now you don't stake any token, and I don't stake any token, and I lend you my tool because I don't have time to play. I'm going into vacation or whatever. So you're gonna make 30% of your revenue. But me, if I don't stake any token, I'm gonna make 30%. So you see, it remains 40%. Those 40% is gonna get back to the people who stake the token, and so they're gonna get some money based on that. But now, let's say that I stake token. I stake like a lot of token. Instead of having just 30% too, I'm gonna have way more. I'm gonna have like the 70%, and I'm gonna get back my money. So we want to incentive people to stake the token, because it will help them to believe in the project, and it will help us to have like to decrease the sell pressure of this token. So it's gonna be super good, and also we will have like a lot of bonuses that we're gonna get. It's possible at some point that people that stake that many token gonna have like airdrop of other project, or gonna have like free NFTs, whatever. We really want to. If you believe in us, we're gonna give you back way more, because for me it's like a trust partnership. If you believe in us, we're gonna believe in you too. And I really want to build that kind of game and that kind of project. And so the second token that will be ARCAN'S, I told you, will be super useful to purchase like object and in-game resources and items, and you could craft and repair some tools. So it will be like every game's a token that you will use, and you will have some reward as a quest and everything. So very very important token, and I hope you're gonna understand how you can make them play together. And of course, when you're gonna sell all your resources and everything, you're gonna get back into the token of the game, that you could trade them after on exchange, of course. So please join us to the social media to follow the history. But honestly, we are super super active on Discord, of course, and on Twitter and Telegram. I'm gonna add a lot of videos on the YouTube channel. It will be more tutorial to how to play, how to have a Wax wallet, how to understand the Wax blockchain and everything. We're gonna make some Twitch we're gonna do some AMA. It's gonna be nice, and LinkedIn will be more like focus on the business part, where we're gonna explain what we are achieving, what we are doing, and how we can do to increase our game. So that's all. Then you have like the legal notice, so if you want to check, you will check. But I hope you enjoy really the story of Heroes of Arcan. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope we could see you soon in the game. Oops, sorry, it's better with my face. I hope you're gonna enjoy really, and thank you so much for following us, and I hope you're gonna join us in Arcan and be the best heroes ever. See you soon, and have a good day. Bye.